Hey, how's it going? I'm Melissa and welcome to my channel. Before we start, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. So please and thank you in advance. Now, as I say, this is a hair care video and it's not going to be anything too complicated. Just me showing you how I moisturize my hair whilst I'm in a protective hairstyle. So currently I do have mini braids in, so that's what we'll be working with. And the moisturizing method that I use is the liquid cream oil method. So that's LCO method, exactly. And before I show you what I use, I just want to mention that when you watch all these YouTube hair care videos, don't take it as this is what I have to do. This is just what has been working for my hair. If you think that we have about the similar hair type, then please feel free to try it out as well, or you can do what I do or just tweak it to specialize with your hair, and I promise you that will work. Not everyone has the same hair, not everyone's hair acts the exact same way. Okay, so what I use, the first thing I always do is I use this. It's half water, half aloe vera juice. This is what I use as my liquid. Next thing I use is another form of liquid. This is actually just a creamy, watery consistency leave-in conditioner, which I then mix with a bit of my homemade DIY oil and herb mixture, and then I just mix it into that. That's why we have this kind of color. And then I will just put a little video here to show you the consistency of this. So yeah, this is what I do next. So it's still kind of part of my liquid cream part of this. The next one I use is my homemade sheer mango butter cream, and this is just a bit more thicker, which is why I like to use this as then my cream base. Again, I'll show you another video here showing you the consistency, and yeah, so this is what I use. And then the next thing I use is my homemade Ayurvedic oil. I do have a video on how I made this. I will link it somewhere here. You can check that out. So this is the exact same oil that I made, and the herbs that I used from this oil is what I then use in infusing in here and in here. This oil, I'll show you how I use it. It's just mainly focusing on my scalp and a little bit on my strands. So let's do this. Okay, this is us, this is me. Okay, it's actually shrunk. I've noticed that the first day I do these, my hair usually, like the braid part would be like all the way down, but now since I trimmed my hair and it's been a few days, they kind of just like shrink up, so that's fine. So as I said, the first thing I use is the half water, half aloe vera. Let me just spritz that in. Now, think to remember that I'm not trying to completely drench my hair as if I'm pouring my head into a bucket of water. I just want it to be just a little bit moist, a little bit elasticity, a bit of elasticity. That's the word. Okay, and then I just kind of massage the water into my scalp, kind of help it get really into my hair. So my hair, I think, is like medium high porosity, so which means it doesn't instantly take in the water. So I kind of need to leave it in for just a little bit, so like massage it in to make sure that the water is just not sitting on my head, that it's actually getting in there. Okay, yeah, that feels about right. Okay, next thing I do is I get my cream. I get the cream and about like that amount for one side. We get it, we mix it in, and then, so I don't like to just do this because then I'm only getting moisturizer on the top part of my hair. You want to really open and get in there, break it down. And the thing is, it needs to be fun if you're gonna do your hair. It needs to be fun, you need to enjoy it, it needs to be relaxing. Make sure that you doing your hair, washing your hair, moisturizing your hair is not like a chore. You don't want to have to hate doing your own hair, because then that's not gonna bring anything good. If you hate doing your hair, you're not gonna put as much love into it as it needs. So I think it's almost well put in, just a tiny bit more for the ends. And always make sure you're focusing on the ends of your hairs, because they are the oldest parts, as we have all heard. My edges. Okay, now close that up because I will spill it and I won't forgive myself. Next is our cream, our thick consistency cream. So we get that, spread it once again, and it's just kind of the same routine where you're kind of raking it in so it gets really into all the different strands. Okay, so that's our thick cream part. And lastly, our oil. So this oil, like I said, we're literally gonna put, like, I don't know if you can see that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yeah, about 10 drops oil and just onto the hair, because I don't put a lot of oil because I already put the same oil in the 2 creams that I used, and so I think that's enough oil. So this one is just to kind of seal everything in. The thick cream will do that, but this just what kind of works for me, and I've seen my hair feel a whole lot more soft after I've done that. And then I do like a little scalp massage, get it down my hair, do like random dots whatever it's called across my hair, just so that I have some form of even distribution of the oil on my scalp. And then I just give myself like a really good scalp massage. Like, honestly, I think if I could hire someone just to do this on a daily basis, my hair would not only be growing quite a lot because the circulation is really good, but I think I'll just be overly in a very good mental state because of how relaxing this is. I will probably do this about 5 minutes or so, because usually when I moisturize my hair, I'm watching something. I'm not like focused on doing this one thing. I'm watching a series or whatever. So yeah, once we moisturize that in, then we are done. That is how we moisturize our hair in a protective style. I will then wrap my head up with my satin scarf, wear my beanie, or if I'm going somewhere or doing something, I'll wear my wig cap, put on my wig, and I'm done and ready for life. That's it for this video, guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please do feel free to let me know in the comments. I promise I will reply to every single comment, because that's how I show how much I appreciate you. It's the only way I can on this platform. But thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.